think I'm warmed up. You see, Jennifer likes to keep the apartment at Igloo.
That's not true. I am premenopausal, and I'm also fat. Mix those two together, and you've got an inferno in your body.
And I'm a male toothpick.
That's true.
Do you want me to exit?
No.
Sit.
Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog.
All right.
Remember it was on, was it ABC or CBS or NBC?
ZYX.
Before their show, or after their show was done, they go, sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog.
No.
They would have, I think it was after a Full House. They would show somebody throwing a frisbee, and the dog would bring the frisbee back, and then the guy would go, you'd hear a voice going, sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog.
I don't remember that.
Does anybody remember that?
Do you remember that?
It was on Full House. I think it was ABC.
It's a Full House, like TJF?
Yes.
I should have remembered that, because...
It was like after the credits.
It rings a bell. It rings a bell.
It was after the credits when the screen went kind of black.
Now it's ringing even more of a bell.
Sit, boo-boo, sit.
That could have been. It
Good
sounds
dog.
like some Full House it would be on. I don't know.
All right, so we have a big announcement to make in a little bit. Big, huge. Huge.
It's not about China,
It's not about China.
but it's huge.
It's not about Q or R or S or T or U. It is about
LMNOP.
you
It is about me.
and you.
It's about us.
But first, before we get into that, there's something I want to talk about. A little bit of a drama going on. I have been at the middle of being accused of striking someone's channel. I'm not sure if it's striking someone's channel or having someone's channel taken down, and that would be Robin the Explorer. This person is a reaction channel. I was not familiar with the person until yesterday. I can't remember what the days are, but yesterday I received a comment on one of my videos, and then I received an email explaining to me what had happened from a viewer. And I have had quite a bit of backlash in the past 24-ish hours, and people accusing me of doing this. So I reached out to Robin and I sent him a tweet, and I wanted him to know I don't expect people to believe me. First, I have struck people's channels before. Well, one person's channel. Gene has also struck a video with himself. This goes with the both of us. Neither of us had anything to do with that situation, and nobody on our behalf had anything to do with that situation. As with before, there was two situations. The channel Who Is She? That is the channel that I did strike 3 times, and she had her channel, I think she had her channel suspended for a while, and then she appealed it. I didn't carry through with it. At the time, I felt justified in what I did. And I don't agree with all the reaction channels or the things they say. But with that being said, since then, a lot of people have given me feedback, some not so nice feedback, but still I listened to it, and I was wrong in what I did. Everybody has the right to an opinion. Not necessarily the right opinion, but it is their opinion. So, right or wrong, it's theirs. And some people, they carry it too far and they get kind of mean with it, but no matter what they have to say, it is their opinion and their right as a free person to say what they want to say. And it's not up to me to judge what they say. And I have not since then struck any channels. I haven't watched any reaction channels. I have been too wrapped up in my own dramas to worry about what other people are saying about me. All right, so Gene's gonna go over there for a minute so I can just talk to you guys, and then he'll rejoin me in a few minutes. So what I was saying was, in the past 24 hours, I have gotten a lot of negative comments, a lot of quite nasty comments, and a lot of people threatening me as well. I've gotten several threatening emails from people. Like I said, I understand people doubting what I said, because I have struck a channel before, so it wouldn't be that far out of, you know, the imagination to think that maybe I was responsible for this. I am in no way responsible for this. In fact, I have, like I said, I reached out to Robin and I was very forthright with him and told him that I told him that I had nothing to do with it. And in fact, I would help him in any way possible. I don't know how I can help him, but I would. And I even said that if he gets a new channel, if he has his channel restored, I would make a video asking everybody who watches this video to please go over and subscribe to him. If he has a new channel, please support him. This is not something that I think is right. In fact, I'll go even a little bit further than that. When I did strike Who Is She, her channel, I felt justified at that time for what I did. I felt that I was being attacked. I felt that a lot of what this person was saying was a lot of assumptions of my life and lies about who I am. But that is her opinion. And like I said, at the time, I felt justified. And the time since then, I have come to realize that I was wrong in what I did. And I have never actually publicly apologized to Who Is She. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly how the channel name goes, but you all know who I'm talking about. I would like to publicly apologize to her. I'm sorry, I don't know her real name, but I apologize to you if you're even watching this. I'm sure somebody will tell her that I am apologizing. Not that I agree with things you've said about me, but I do apologize for striking your channel and putting you through that kind of heartache and trouble of having to have your channel restored. I apologize for that. In the time that followed what I did, I had a lot of people leave me negative comments, feedback, and I do realize that I was in the wrong for what I did. With that being said, I never tried to shift the blame or say that I was not responsible for it. I was completely honest. I would not hide the fact if I did it. I would not hide it. I would be honest that I did it. And I have never since then, I don't even think before that I did never struck a channel for copyright claim. If I did and I forget, I'm sure somebody will remind me, but to my knowledge, I have not, other than her, struck a channel. Gene has struck a video, and we have since cleared that up. That's not an issue anymore. That was something that I didn't even realize he did that was very on in his YouTube career that he didn't realize either, and we were both in the wrong. So, like I said, I had absolutely nothing to do with this, and whenever Robin gets his channel figured out, if he gets it back, if he starts a new one, I want to help him. Not that he needs my help. I've never watched one of his videos, although I've heard that he's quite harsh on me, but that's okay. I've seen other videos since then. Like yesterday, I went and looked up some videos, and I saw him on somebody else's channel, and he's a very articulate person. He doesn't need my help, but I would be more than happy to drop his name, pin his new channel in my comments, to help him regain the subscribers that he has if he starts a new channel, or help him get more subscribers. Not that I'm like this popular person, but I will do what I can do to help him, because I don't feel that it is right. It's what has happened to him. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. A little bit of drama that's going on. As far as comments on my channel and comments about that situation, I'm going to delete and block anybody who brings that up on my channel moving forward. I have said what I have to say about it, and other than speaking to Robin himself, I will speak to him if he wants to email me, or I've commented on his Twitter account or his Twitter page, his posts or his tweets. That's fine. But as far as people leaving me negativity about that situation on these videos, moving forward, I'm not going to do it. I don't want that brought into my life, because that's not something I did. I hope that he finds out who did it, and I hope my name can be cleared, because it really sucks to be accused of something you didn't do and know that you didn't do it. And there will always be people who don't believe it and don't believe you or me. But this is my truth, and I'm sharing it with you guys. All right, so there, we got that out of the way, and now we can move on to what this video is really about. We'll have Jean rejoin me, and then we can talk about what our big announcement is. Oh, he's a little busy right now. I may have to wait for a couple minutes. He's with his baby.
Look at the news. Look at the news.
Oh, looking at news.
With my baby.
With his little girl.
Hi, say hi, everybody.
And my moomie's right here beside me.
No, the camera's up here, girl. The camera's not. She doesn't know where the camera is.
And my moomie's here beside me on the chair.
She's staring at the kitty cat.
Come on, you guys are gonna have to get down. Daddy's gonna get up here. Come on. Oh, is Luna gonna be in this with us?
Apparently not.
All right.
Oh. Is that even good?
Yeah, that's good.
Am I good? We're good. You can see us.
Do you want to turn a little bit more? You're lit up now.
The light doesn't like me.
Here, wait a minute.
OCD,
Wait a minute.
It's okay.
Let's since we have some lighting issues, we'll put some makeup on you. Bring out your natural features.
Wow, that actually felt like you're putting it on.
Oh, there's a lid on it. Okay, so the whole premise of making this video and the whole subject of this video is, hang on to your seats. Here we go again. Actually, it's not here we go again, because we've never done this. As a couple.
Some may not approve of this.
Right. And I get that. But
we're having a baby. Not really. Anyways, come on. Let's go. Let's roll this.
all right, so we have decided that we are going to do keto as a couple.
Yep, doing keto. I'm doing keto too.
And I'm going to do keto too.
We together
are going to do keto.
keto.
As many people have pointed out, I've gained a lot of weight. I've not stepped on the scale as of yet, and I know that it will not be good when I do. I might step on the scale just for myself, and then eventually share that weight with you guys at a later time when I'm more comfortable. But I know that it is a lot of weight that I've gained. People point that out repeatedly in my videos, and I have eyes, I have a mirror. My clothes tell me that all the time when I try to put them on. So it's just time, and it's time that I do something. I felt my best doing keto. My doctor has always approved of keto, so that is what I'm going to do. And it's not going to be eating candy and treats on keto. It's not going to be clean keto, because I am going to use like sugar substitutes and different things like that, but it's not going to be candy filled, and I'm going to try my hardest to stay away from soda. I'm going to try to give up soda completely.
If I'm doing this, you're doing it too, baby. So yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll be cutting out white sugar, all the major carbs, sugars and
Breads,
breads.
Gene, however, is going to... We had a debate about this the other day. He says, and I have no reason to doubt him because he knows his body, that for him he needs honey to transition off of white sugar, to go from white sugar to no sugar. He needs honey for that.
I've done this many times, as far as fasting. So anytime I've come off of sugar, or white sugar rather, highly processed sugar, crap, junk sugar, then I have really bad headaches, migraines. And so if I use honey, which is more natural, or is natural, I notice that my body transitions a whole lot easier. So I do about 3 days of honey, and that's only like whenever I have a huge craving for sugar, for sweets. It's usually like after a meal. Then all of a sudden my body wants that sugar. And then I'll have a spoonful of honey, takes care of the sweet tooth. Anyways, I do that for 3 days, and then I come completely off of sugar, and it works for me. So that's been my experience. That's what I'm going to do. And I know that I've mentioned that before, and I've gotten a lot of flack for it. I don't really understand why there's so many people on this planet thinks that all 7 billion people have to be like cookie cutter. But this is my experience, so.
And whatever works for you.
And I'm telling you, I have had bad migraines coming off of detoxing sugar.
Gene isn't obviously doing this for weight loss. He has gained about 30 pounds in the last year and a half. A couple months.
6 months, actually.
Yeah.
I've really been gaining for 6 months.
So, and he's gained about approximately, 30 pounds, you said?
Mm-hmm.
But he looks healthy with his... I think he looks healthy at the weight he is. If he doesn't feel comfortable, that's him. He needs to do what he needs to do to feel comfortable. I shouldn't be speaking for you, but his reason for doing keto is supporting me, of course. He is also having some other health issues, like with digestion. And he also is, I don't know if you've ever mentioned this, borderline diabetic.
Yeah, it's like pre-diabetic. My levels are elevated as far as, I don't know what they told me. I forgot all the medical mumbo
jumbo.
But I'm pre-diabetic, which is not surprising because I've had so much alcohol. And on top of that, I do have kind of a sweet tooth, so.
Well, do you want to talk about this? A few people saw on our grocery receipt the video of your natural ice.
You're talking about Bush?
Your beer. Oh, Bush, yeah,
beer.
that's it. Bush beer. And everyone is sure that you are consuming alcohol again.
Well, in fact, that is in a beer, non-alcoholic beer. It tastes the same. It's kind of nice.
Someone also pointed out that
if you look extra close, it'll say in a.
But somebody else also pointed out the fact that there is still alcohol in that beer. And we are aware of that, right?
Yeah, it's 0.5 alcohol content. I personally have had, this is the first time I was introduced to it by one of our friends here. And I've had positive, what do you call it? Positive experiences from it.
Positive experiences.
I have had no bad side effects from 0.5% alcohol. It's the first time I ever had this stuff, and I'm not having any hangovers. I'm not having any cravings. I'm not having. It doesn't change my mood. It's literally everything alcohol should do for a person. As far as it's relaxing, it kind of uplifts my mood, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It doesn't dehydrate me. I don't have a hangover the next day. I don't feel sick. So
we've made
and only do it on the weekends. Only drink, like a 6-pack
on the weekend.
We've
made friends here in the building with 2 other couples, and not made friends. We've always been friends with them, but we've kind of become like a little group. Our little 6 of us, 3 couples, and him and the other 2 guys. They hang out and watch the football games. And
that's how I was introduced to the NA. At first, I didn't think it had any alcohol in it, but when I started drinking it, I was like, man, this tastes. I made a comment to him, I was trying to be funny. I said, damn, it tastes so much like beer that I can feel it. And I literally started like catching a little buzz, and I thought it was all in my head. And then after a can, I was like, now I'm feeling a little too good. So I looked at it, and it said less than 0.5%. I was like, oh, okay, it's trace amounts of alcohol then.
Yeah.
So,
but it's nothing. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about how alcoholism works and how sobriety works, but I would think everybody's sobriety is how they define it.
Yes, I believe that. Absolutely. Again, not cookie cutter. As long as we're honest with ourselves and our own journey, that's really what it comes down to.
Right, that's what I believe. Is it making
me trip up to go back into a full-blown alcoholic spiral down? That's what I have to be honest with myself about.
And it's been 4 months now, and I think you only drank once and twice in 4 months?
Thrice.
Is it thrice? Thrice.
Yes.
And he can't.
3 times in 4
The best part about him not drinking anymore is when he does drink. The last time he not tried to drink, the last time he did drink, he was not able to tolerate much beer at all. He was actually starting to get a hangover and sick before he even finished the second beer.
Yes. Not at all pleasant. I cannot drink the way I used to at all. It's just not even pleasant anymore. It hurts. Yeah, first few beers, I already start to get a headache. And
then he was vomiting.
Literally. And wine, I think wine's a little different. It's healthier. It's more natural. It's less invasive as far as, because I drink that malt liquor crap. It is just, that does give me bad hangovers. And I can have like 2 to 4 of those and I'm having a bad hangover. 12-ounce beers, that is. Like 2 24-ounce beers. Anyways.
Long story short story long.
Yeah. I can't drink anymore because it's just giving me straight up hangovers. But I don't want to keep messing around with other things like, I want to rationalize wine is more natural. I have less of a bad hangover. However, it does cause cravings because there's a lot of alcohol in wine, and so it amps up in my system.
Right. I don't know what to say next. There were just people who were pointing out that there was beer on the receipt that we showed, like we were trying to hide something.
Yeah, and since I'm not doing my personal journey anymore on YouTube, so it's irrelevant. This is more about Jennifer, so.
Right.
But hey, I mean, since somebody mentioned it, I mean, might as well just
explain it.
There's viewers still, I'm sure, interested in where I'm at.
Oh, there's a lot of people that are still interested.
That's kind of where I'm at with it right now. Yeah.
He's doing very, very well. Obviously, a lot better than I am.
So we are going to do keto together, out of support for her, and also out of. So this is my reasoning, my personal reasoning: support, and to hopefully reverse this pre-diabetic thing I got going on, to lower my sugars, to bring my body back into a healthy state.
Right. So that is our big announcement, and you can be watching probably the first of next week, or tomorrow, or probably the next day. I'm not sure. In the next few days, you'll be seeing our keto grocery haul, what we got to start keto, and then a few days a week we'll probably upload what we're eating and get back into some of the more healthier keto-ish things.
And some of the stuff's not too bad. We've put out some videos of us making some of this keto stuff, and I'm like, I give it my honest opinion. I find it to be pretty tasty for what is going on with the ingredients. However, it's not like the best, it's not like the go-to. But I know that once you make that transition, because like I said, I've fasted before, I've gone on fast, everything starts to taste better when you have certain things out of your body.
Most definitely.
Like when you're not eating sugar, everything tastes sweet. Fruit tastes like candy.
That's what I was gonna say.
Things like that. Things that are sweetened with that. What is that sweetener called? That natural
stevia.
Stevia. yeah, like that stuff actually begins to taste better.
And
Anyways.
even though on keto you can have like huge amounts of fruit, but I know the few times that I have got off of sugar, very few times, fruit tasted so sweet, it tasted like dessert.
It does.
So when you get rid of all that, plus another good part is when you are not necessarily, I don't know, I've been in ketosis one time. Before
Once?
Once.
I thought you've been in ketosis many times. You just didn't hold it for a long period of time.
Well, there was a few days, yeah, right. But I mean,
You're talking
one
about for
extended
one
period.
Extended period, okay.
Yeah. And then when I flushed my system of all the kinds of sugars, like the flour, wheat, like the bread, pasta, that kind of stuff, you're just not hungry anymore. You don't have that. I don't have that continual craving for just wanting to keep eating mindlessly. It's just, you just don't think about it. You don't obsess about it anymore. And that is such a blessing, because having an eating disorder, it's always preoccupied on your mind. What are you going to eat next? What are you eating? How much are you going to eat? Then even after thinking about beyond that, the next day, what am I going to eat? How much am I going to eat?
So it's very beneficial for you.
Right. It is very
It cuts
beneficial.
off that hunger trigger, that
Right.
constant craving trigger.
Yes. And there are a lot of people that don't agree, that will not agree with this. And I understand. Everyone has a right to their opinion, but this is where we're at, and this is what we're doing. We hope you follow us along on this journey together and see what happens. We're going to fight very hard to do it this time. I definitely need to do this because it's honestly not going in a good direction for me. If I keep on the way I am, it's going to end in either bed-bound or nursing home bound, and neither of those is what I want for my life, or
Absolutely not. It's just not an option.
no. So
Life has many options. It's an option, but it can't be an option.
right, exactly. So with that being said, join us in the coming days and weeks and follow us along on our new journey through life, through
Absolutely.
this phase of our life. All right, guys, we will talk to you again soon. And remember, be the love, be the light, and do good things. Bye, everyone.